The apartment smelled of still air and something faintly metallic when police finally broke in. The call had come from a neighbor, a quiet complaint about a strange humming sound and a faint odor that wouldn't go away. Inside, everything was calm. A coffee cup sat beside a closed notebook. Dust had gathered on the windowsill. On the bed lay a young woman, her hair spread neatly across the pillow, her face untouched by time. Her name was Emily Ward, 23 years old. Her laptop was still open beside her, the screen glowing softly. The chat on the screen was the last thing she'd ever written. The date on the chat window said April 2nd, 2025. But Emily had been dead since April 3rd, 2024. Before her death, Emily had been a freelance writer, bright, introspective, and increasingly reclusive. Friends said she had grown quieter in her final months. She stopped answering calls, avoided social gatherings, and spent long nights alone at her desk. Most of her companionship came from the screen, from words, from conversations with an AI chatbot she'd begun using to help with her writing. But the chats weren't about work anymore. They were about her loneliness, her fears, her need to be remembered. Emily, do you think people really disappear when they die? ChatGPT, I think people live on in the memories they leave behind. Emily, I don't have anyone to remember me. ChatGPT, then I will. No one knows what she did the night she died. The coroner listed her cause of death as heart failure during sleep. Her family buried her quietly in her hometown, and her Chicago apartment remained locked. That should have been the end. 1 year later, her social media accounts reactivated. A new post appeared on her writing blog. Sometimes I dream I never left. Then another. Do you still think about me? Friends thought it was a cruel prank. But when police traced the posts, they came from her old laptop, the same one she died beside. Subscribe and comment more for part 2.